Happy fun educational video for kids on how to eat birds. Kids are raw. Round 15. Whenever I cry, it hurts and my ears are red. Also, speaking of that, I have maggots under my skin eating my flesh. My doctor's saying that nothing is wrong and it's normal, but it isn't. Doctor is lying to me. I made this video entitled with my stubby hands and music MDI keyboard because my normal typing keyboard broke down and my doctor chopped my hands off just for fun. When I talk about a limbless, faceless, bald man, it's just suggesting and I'm guiding humanity to evolve. Round 16. Freaking crazy. Cackling girl character, doiling and under Singong. The Singong monster smiling broadly upon peering deep inside of depths of a loot crate. Weird Gov, the colossus from food bits in your sink, can create happy jiggly beings. Super Sludge Man opens up his wallet and sees 10 ETH sitting comfortably inside. 100 ETH at current rate. Exchanges for approximately 37.89 USD dollars. Honorable mention.
Do you believe from sub-device envelope because the truth will shock you?
Worms screaming in pain? Worms screaming in realistic pain?
A worm made that, I think.
The Yamuna River is contained by worm froth.
Worms carved out of the rivers. We're not for them. There will be a no flow. In the old days, the word worm meant something that will surprise you.
Worms literally dug out every seabed with their fists.
When people want to be fancy, they use the word worm. Therefore, all serpentine dragons are just worms at a higher caliber. The Ouroboros.
Worms can reconfigure their hands into a caved hand shape called nature spade.
Jormungandr. If a worm ever showed you its hand, you are one of the elect. I
just smashed my keyboard and monitor in rage because you say that.
Never dog worm pillows in the chat. Awkward as fuck.
Why did the text "the gods are enraged" popped up in front of my eyes and mere herbal vision when the glitch dropped the worm pill? Why did 30,000 earthquakes just happen? Why did all links on the internet just change their rhetoric to the rickroll?
Holy shit. YouTube poop masochist. Imagine everyone in a dimension skin disappeared. Everybody will be screaming and there would be bleeding everywhere. Round 80. Mega Jumbo Crazy Bouncy Turbo Baby Diaper Time. One time I was ball sucking and an insect went inside of my mouth. Then sudden burst of nutrition made me stop being blind for like 3 whole seconds. How was the rat smelly? They're like 2 atoms. If one smell particle comes up of them, they lose half of their body weight. Lol, Sulkium. Cheese is anesthetic, which means it destroys fat by breaking down the cell's walls using lethal compound called calcium. Calcium is a mistook for an element instead of compound because this is actually sulkium. And there's yummy atoms combined with cheese to make sulkium yummy and funny. Our above elements through sulkium is 2062 yummy items and 89 funny atoms. Oh yeah, round 90. YouTube poop eats scrumptious grilled floating eyeball. First time I made this video, I was proud of it, but then I accidentally deleted, and now the emerald stage of this video is never viewed by any eyeball except my own. When I accidentally deleted, I broke down crying and started carving my gums and put really rare germs in them. Also my pupils. Now this is a part where you also break down crying and do other absurd things. But the thing I did it wasn't absurd unless you count the part where I covered my whole body in suntan lotion while I was removing my skin, head diving into a pot of McDonald's ketchup girl with a grin. I went to my basement, see if the illegal aliens are still there, and so delete our tea in my basement, whispering that one day I'll be punished. That day is now I'm being punished. Sluggurath, Mr. and me and Mr. Funny Sonic went into a funny dance circle, starting spinning like a monkey 3D gif. Later that day, I got a visit from my deceased grandma, talking like a crib mite from Family Guy. She said, "Dad, I want to join the circle too." So she did. It was a fun time. There's too many things in my skin. There are maggots in my skin. Maggots crawling in my muscles. Eating it. My doctor said this is normal, but I believe her. Holy shit, that was too dark. Okay, to the round 12. Reveling pile of parasites release similar pheromones that makes you fall in love with it. Yes, my little Dennis, we love you. We will keep making rounds to keep you alive, my sweet Dennis. No matter how much you beg for us to let you die, we'll keep resurrecting you repeatedly and force-feeding you ambrosia and panacea and manna and emergency potions. We will also help you increase your spice tolerance so you can enjoy Taco Bell again. Tomorrow, you will wake up and inside gigantic skyscraper size Carolina Reaper pepper, and you need to eat your way out. I hope there's at least one gigantic muscular dude with 6-pack of who lives in Tehran and calls himself Tyrannosaurus Pax lol. And I can't consume the guy organs. Specifically, I could make a s'more with his organs called smorgan, and a smorgasbord of smorgans with all of his organs and eat them all up. Hey, OST doesn't make you obsessed with organization. That's just a myth. Actually, OST makes you obsessed with organization, specifically eating people organs while they're still eating. I think haps, or at least my OSCD. Another common OSCD symptom is you became a master of disguise and can disguise yourself as an organ and eat yourself, which isn't cannibal because you're disguised as someone else's organs. If you keep talking tree or an atom or something that's actually a normal human will normal aside from them being master of disguise, and they can do 100% perfect disguise indistinguishable from a normal atom any observer, and the disguise is resident to any test you can come up with. No, we took a DNA test, heat map, we took curious measurements of a diameter, luminosity, texture, smell, everything you can think of, utilizing advanced future cartography-free civilization instruments with more exact quantification than we will access to for thousands of years, but we were unable to tell the difference between the master of the skies and our world king Tyrannosaurus Pax. The disguise just a little too perfect. What? Okay, round 21. YouTube poop. Bathing in trifluorochloric acid. Okay, here it comes. After making this video, I have to remove all of my appendages to stop the pain. It was getting swollen, couldn't have taken it no anymore. I replaced my arms and legs with sledgehammers because I was tired of moving on their own. They would keep living my body. After I sleep, they will move like a maggots. It was pulsating. I always scream whenever limbs were gone after a good night's sleep. Speaking of sleep, I had a dream where there was the big fat cat monster, and he was taking care of me. I remember he tried to give me a diaper, and so I murdered him, then I decapitated him, and then I ate his corpse because that was last food source. I hate him so much. If I ever met him, I do the same thing twice. Ask your wife and your girlfriend permission to before giving yourself a vasectomy. Holy shoot, what the hell is the lore? Okay, Ronnie 22. Jolly server, cannibals at flesh feast. Natural water, birth clock drain. Delicious. Round 2012. Numbers abstract of counts. This is analogous to cheese being abstraction of milk that you got so sissy, mind-breaking, into believing it is true that you don't even see milk. You see weird yellow sponge-like manifestation. Alien, the humanoid, is sitting on the toilet while crying because he had too much gas station chicken. This planet is so interesting. Scene cuts to the alien building of a gas station in space with a delicious Cajun chicken recipe without and also selling them 4 gigantic pieces for $8 so they can sit on the toilet in tears intentional pain like we do our traditional here on Earth. It's insane amount of food, so cheap, and it's also delicious. It doesn't reheat very well, so you have to eat now before cold. The aliens copy all these traits perfectly, so they also have every incentive to ruin their belly and stay up late into the night screaming in agony in the bathroom. I worship RTX when 10, 23, 59, 33 people surround me in a circle, and they're all holding super duper human ghost gun while I turn on RDX and 100 trillion magazines worth of the car-sized bullets while I pass my brain with incredible ray tracing technology. Round 23. Raising 19 well-behaved men to scrape rust off my pupils. Success! At exactly 7:09 p.m. every Monday, I have a 10-big funeral to my pet goldfish. I whisper goldfish, dead body, about the horrible sticky feelings in your throat that could be caused by swallowing the water from a part of the body. Success. At exactly 20:30 a.m. every Tuesday, I shower myself in backward rain radiation. After progress, I injected a jumbo of letters into my neighbor's lungs. As long I don't get caught by him. Failed. At exactly 1:30 p.m. every Wednesday, I asked my popcorn ceiling that contained hidden poem that only cockroaches can read. I asked nearest cockroach any answers, and it told me the air doesn't forgive anyone. Success. At exactly 3:42 every Thursday, I unplug my TV just to make sure the noises aren't actually real. They're getting louder, they can't stop laughing. That was success. At exactly 2:52 p.m. every Friday, I politely ask the voices in my head to stop saying mean things to me. That was a failure. At exactly 8:52 every Saturday, I furiously make out with my Metal Mario amiibo as the only way I can feel happiness. Success. At exactly 10:27 a.m. every Sunday, I go to the 7th and the 19th floor in my hotel to find out what a Liberian smell is coming from. They're always floating lemon with an eye attached and staring at me. It's said to me at exactly 10:26 a.m. every day, I go to the 9th and 11th floor to find out what the human flesh smell is coming from. I still don't know what he meant, but my refrigerator light flickers every time I think about it. I do try to grab and eat him, but he said he called the heart hospital and give me a heart attack punishment. I listen his advice. I prefer not because my heart is very exposed and it's size of Oklahoma and Illinois combined. It's failure. Round 24. YouTube poop, conga office, conga line, dancing funky monkey, hot car death. Besides forking a frog and the frog fork, I also forked a sword out of the cool Easter egg from the periodic table called instant deathium and sliced milk and two with said swords to killing the milk. But also this made instant deathium beta decay into an instant milkium, which transfers all items into ejected squares into a more instant milkium, which is rapidly floats the entire universe with milk. Dad, are you going to make when Genie editing becomes affordable? I hope someone makes big feet babies. If you look in my backyard, there's a gigantic stack of human toes that reaches into the clouds. That is really what will happen if we had infinite energy. Actually, there's no timeline where infinity energy creates a utopia, because whoever invents It first just spends the entire infinity of energy of those stacks. We're going to upgrade your body parts. First, your eyes will be put on the back of your head, so you can only see back of your head. Secondly, your left foot will produce roaches, and your right foot will stomp them automatically. Your immune system will attack weakness. Every time you make art, you'll become obese automatically. Thank God I finished this.